This is
Welcome.
a best overall show stream. This is cool. Say hello, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Say hello, Cass.
Hello, Cass.
All right. Joe, why don't you tell the universe what we're doing here?
Hey, so welcome to our first stream on our new channel. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be live streaming a competitive TTS game today between these two fine gentlemen playing Grey Knights and Ultramarines Vanguard.
Yay.
Huzzah.
Do Grey Knights get the award for lamest detachment name?
Grey Knights, what is it? I don't even
It's
know
the
what it is.
Teleport Strike Force.
Oh yeah, it's not great.
Before we dive in too far, can I just give Joe a shout out for getting us really cool graphics that we now have?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that came out really well. I did not paint that, obviously.
I know you didn't, but you use the tools available to you.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Also, this I think is the first time we've had like no one watching because we're on the new channel and no one knows to watch it.
Right? Hopefully that will improve. Very good.
Sure. Yeah, who wants to talk about this first? And then Joe, you can tell us what mission let's start with that. What mission are we playing, Joe?
Yeah. So we will be, this was just a random GW mission. It is mission, I'm not sure what, number J, which is priority targets with Chilling Rain on Crucible of Battle. So triangle corner deployments. The hammer and anvil direction, not the Dawn of War.
Yeah,
this will be on a
hammer and anvil.
This is on a WTC board, so it'll terrain is medium.
I've always loved hammer and anvil. I don't know why.
Do we want to switch over to the screen and then you guys can start talking about your lists?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Let's see. Right. Here we go.
Sweet. Cool. You want to go first, Cass?
Sure. Oops. So
here we go.
I am running the post data slate version of the Vanguard Ultramarines list. So you will notice there is no different amount of inceptors in this list.
So much.
Basically, what happens with this list is that the aggressor blob got deleted. One
aggressors are
no more aggressors. So we replace them with
what happened specifically?
Because this squad is 6 Gravis bodies with melta guns or melta rifles, I should say, that are a net of 50 points cheaper than aggressors.
Okay.
So while it is a bit of a downgrade, it is priced as such. So this is a squad where you got the biologists, you got Calgar and the boys. So this is the Mondo squad. It infiltrates, thanks to the apothecary. The other change in this list is we lost 1 unit of scouts, and instead we have these inquisitorial acolytes, 2 wound action monkeys that will run around and do things. Otherwise, the list is pretty much untouched. So 2 units of 6 plasma scepters, 1 unit of 3 bolters, just 1 regular squad of eradicators as well. And then we've got the 2 scout units, the company company heroes that go with Ventress. And of course, the Devastator Centurions, which Ventress provides deep strike to, and a Calidus Assassin.
Would you say with Eldar and Chaos Space Marines getting nerfed, this list went up in value or about the same?
I'll say it's about the same because this list did go up 170 points.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it got nerfed pretty hard.
Wow.
You know, it had won a couple events. It had gotten pretty high up in the world champs piloted by John Lennon, but that was a nerf I was personally unprepared for because, you know, Space Marines still had a 45% win rate. And that I found surprising, to say the least.
Okay.
All told, though, I still like the list. Even with the losses, I think there's something here. This is my first game with it, though, so we shall see. It's kind of because Noah didn't know this, but the last game I played with the list at an RTT was against Grey Knights. So I get to feel a very direct pre and post slate game. My friend Trevor will be cheering for the Grey Knights, I'm sure.
How did it go against the Grand Knights before? You trash them?
It was a slaughter in favor.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But honestly, I think the side cannons being a thing now, like there was no Dread Knights. There definitely should be Dread Knights now, and I'm glad to see you have 3 of them. So that is a big difference right there. And I think also like having less is going to be a big difference. The aggressors in the game I played a significant role, and they no longer are in the army. So
your melee punch went down, but your like high AP shooting capability went up.
yes. Less trash shooting,
Yeah.
which is also partially because you're not going to see things like Accursed Cultists or Eldar running around as much as you previously were. Thank God for that. Yes.
I brought I have the heavy flamers on my Dread Knights specifically for trash.
Let's see. Grey Knights over here.
All right, is my turn?
Yep. Go ahead, brother.
So I'm a teleport assault. It's a very small list. I just got done playing 24 unit, 115 model lists, and now I'm going to play this. This is probably closer to what I've been playing most of the time, which is like playing Imperial Knights. So I am playing Drago, and I'm playing a Grandmaster, and the Grandmaster has Sigil of Exigence. So once per game, if you target with me with shooting, I can just pop into the air or move away.
It's a returning ability from 9th edition.
Yeah, and then Drago is plus 3 inches to my charge at a deep strike. He also gives his unit a forward field no pain against mortals or against psychic attacks. And the Grandmaster lets me ignore all modifiers. So which means is the squad he's with, which is Paladins, doesn't take negative to hit, doesn't take reduced damage now, doesn't take
reduce AP.
Reduce AP. So armor contempt. Oh, so this unit's going to be pretty meaningful because it's shooting. It's got 5 side cannons, so it's shooting a ton of shots. They're all strength 8, AP 1, 2 damage, and then it's also swinging with a bunch of attacks. They're all AP 2, and AP 2 getting armor of contempt is a big deal. So it also means you can't do it against that. So I think it's a pretty. We'll see. I don't know how good it actually is, but if something's good, it might be this. And then I've got the 3 Dread Knights. They're all heavy side cannon and incinerators. Incinerators are 2d6, strength 6, AP'd flamer that ignores cover. So it's pretty good, especially into this matchup with Gravis. And then I have 2 squads.
What's the heavy side cannon again on the Dread Knights?
A heavy side cannon is strength 10. And so heavy side cannon is strength 10, hits on 3, 6 shots, AP 2, damage 3, ignores cover, psychic.
That is going to be deadly.
And then my heavy incinerator is 2d6, ignores cover, AP 1, 1 damage, strength 6. So I'll be wounding your Gravis on 4s.
Yeah.
And now the Greatsword hits on 2s now in close combat.
Yeah, these are a very real unit now.
It's important to remember they advance in charge, and they also get the bonus to the. They get all of the normal. They have all the correct keywords to get all the normal bonuses. Do you remember? We'll go over it for anyone who doesn't know. So the teleport assault ability lets me pick up in this game 3 units at the end of the game and redeep strike them. Right.
Okay.
On the next turn. And then the faction ability is really cool. It's called, or the strike force ability is really cool. It lets each time a Grey Knight's unit with this deep strike ability advances, do not make an advance roll. Instead, add 6 to the unit's movement, and then it counts as having fly. Which means Dread Knights go 14 inches and then charge.
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah. So
How many
also
points are
means-
these guys?
they're 180 something points right now.
Oh wow, that's actually I was expecting like 250.
That's
Now, and then-
value.
Yeah, they're. I think we'll see if they're good. We'll see. Then I have 2 squads of incinerators, or purgation squad incinerators. Purgation squad special rule is if any psychic unit in my army can see you, then I can shoot indirect. There's 4 strength 6 AP 1 damage flamethrowers in each of the units. So it lets me during my shooting phase, like, I can get on the other side of a wall because of an angle, whatever, and then just blast you with 46 flamers. It also means it's good deterrent because there's not a lot of screening in the army. It's good deterrent for deep strikers. And then I've got 5 little voidsmen that I use servitor models for, but 5 little voidsmen just to like hold an objective, do some extra screening. And that is literally the entire army. Both squads of Terminators have all the kit. So they've got a Narthesium. The Paladins, they have an Ancient in both squads. They have a max number of their special weapons, so 2 side cannons in the regular Paladins or the regular Terminator squad, and then 5 because of how it do it in the Paladin squad. And then Paladin special rule is if you're higher strength than me, you are -1 to wound against them. So
Little baby transhuman sort of.
yeah, if you're not strength 10, then you're wounding on 4s.
Yeah, it's sort of like the modern transhuman.
Which I think will be a big deal in this fight because I don't think you have a lot of stuff that breaks strength 10, other than on the Centurions.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is just the last cannons, right?
Yeah, las cannons are 10. The titty missiles are strength 9 only.
Titty missiles.
That is their technical term.
Okay.
All right. Okay, what's the mission again?
It is priority targets, which is at the end of each command phase, the player who's turned it in scores 5 victory points for each objective they control, up to 10. And then at the end of the game on turn 5, both players will score up to 15.
And then
each
Chilling
objective.
Rain.
Chilling Rain has no additional rules, and the
Yep.
deployment is Crucible, which is hammer and anvil corners.
Okay. I'm going to
Gentlemen, we have tactical.
Yeah, I also chose tactical.
Okay. And transports, reserves, deep strike.
I'm starting all on the board.
I am starting my Inceptor squads all in reserve and 1 unit of Eradicators in strategic.
Okay. Would you gentlemen care to roll for attacker and defender?
Let's go.
Let's do this thing.
We got a
Yes,
5.
We haven't played. I got a 5 as well.
I got a 2.
Let me clear this.
Right here. There you go.
Why isn't it working? Oh, it doesn't
Mine
count
is big.
the there.
Mine was being finicky too.
Yeah, what is going on here?
Let me make sure. Oh, your ping is maxed out right now.
Oh, weird. Why?
Yeah, you're rocking a 999.
See what's going on with that.
Are you on Wi-Fi currently? Who are the MVPs in your list, Kasra?
Still and always will be the depth sense.
Ah, yes.
These guys just do so much. I mean, again, I haven't used them in this iteration of the list just yet, but
With their Mechanicus approved titty missiles.
that is correct. That is correct.
We have a comment from Mr. Ruiz. 170 points is very bad. I believe it's referring to your
The increase. I felt that personally. Yeah, I think it was probably like they needed to nerf something about this list, because had they not, I think this would have been very oppressive, like the Necron Hypercrypt army is going to be. But we didn't just get a codex, so as my friend Liam likes to point out, it is the time of the Necron.
Did any of the other Space Marine detachments go up in value with the changes?
I think there's some juice in Firestorm right now, and that's just kind of because I don't think any transports or anything got nerfed. I don't think anything specifically got better. Some of the points drops were things like heavy intercessors, which could be actually interesting in this list. Also, assault intercessors went down. I do like them in a Gladius list.
And they have the flamethrowers?
No, those guys went down as well, but I still don't like them. The assault intercessors have chainswords. They just
I'm sorry.
What makes them really good is they re-roll wounds when rolls of 1 to wound, or all if you're on an objective. So they can really slap, and attaching a character to them also makes that character re-roll wounds. So they're a really cheap unit that can jump out of transport and do some cool things.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Mr. Padome.
All
right, so I rolled a 2.
I think what happened was upstairs that somebody knocked something over.
Aha. Children were involved.
Usually.
All right. So I don't even remember what.
I rolled a 2
Kasra
for
rolled a 2.
Defender, and we are waiting for yours, good sir.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to respond. I've never had this kind of a problem with TTS before. There we go. Got a die appeared.
Okay.
And it worked.
5. Okay.
All right.
Let's get moving.
I did not want to go first. Oh, well.
Well, that was attacker.
Well, no, this is attacker defender, so you can tell me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Defender.
I'm going to be, well, I mean, that I don't mind about this. I don't have any stuff, so I'll just place first. I forgot that I have to do another roll. My brain is all frazzled from that stupid technical problem.
All good, my mans.
So let's see. It's always hard for me to visualize the lines of sight in this game. What is your longest range shooting?
48 inches on the Centurions.
And they're
other than them? Sorry?
Are they in deep strike?
No, everything in deep strike is right here. So it's just the 3 Inceptor squads and 1 Eradicator squad.
Can Marius' squad infiltrate 9 inches away from me?
Correct.
Oh, pain in my ass.
Are you gentlemen playing with the first floor ruins blocking or windows?
If this is a WTC map, which it is, that is the intent. So I think we should probably stick with that.
So these windows do not exist.
Correct.
Well,
Do they play? Do they when they do that? Do they play the space as being there for non-infantry to be able to fit through, or no? They're just completely black?
No, because if you actually play with the real WTC tables, they just don't have windows.
Okay, very good. We got some.
We're just gonna put
These are paladins, right?
Paladins.
Okay.
So put them down on the back line.
Those are your Terminators. Your Paladins are back here still.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is Drago squad. It doesn't matter. Putting everything on the back line right now to start.
Yeah, because you zippity doo dah right up and call it a day.
I'm gonna let you charge some Dread Knights if you want to with Marius.
Sounds like a plan.
You can go ahead and drop 2. I'm just gonna
we got some Inquisitor acolytes. hanging out with the Ultramarines for some reason.
Because their Inquisitor told them to.
Where's he at? He's just doing stuff behind the scenes, apparently.
He's inquisiting. That's what he's doing.
He's somewhere inquisiting.
He's being inquisitioned by the Grey Knights.
Oh yeah, Grey Knights do not take they do not take an Inquisitor's bullshit. They have it's been well defined.
That's true. That is true.
Grey Knights want nothing to do with the bullshit of an Inquisitor. They don't mind what they do, but you just can't like. Inquisitor is going to relate there like a baby Inquisitor.
Grey Knights notably slaughtered an entire Sisters detachment to cover their armor in their sacred blood. For some reason.
Yeah, they also did you hear about what they tried to do to the Space Wolves? Logan was not happy.
Oh, I have not.
Sorry. Noah, remind me what the threat range on these suckers is for charge.
They're gonna move 14 and then charge. So 26.
Thank you, sir.
So if you're on the objective, you're in scary places.
Now, Noah is what we were doing. I've explained to some of my friends who are learning the game still. This is called a flex move, where you just deploy and don't care what your opponent is doing for deploying.
That is indeed the legal term.
I told one of my friends, if someone ever deploys against you and says, just go ahead, I'm going to deploy my whole army, you are in for a wild ride because that person knows what's up.
Noah,
and he did have that happen to him as well.
But I mean, there's like, it's more like there is a very specific set of circumstances that can occur, which is like, okay, well, Cass is getting caught up. I'll talk about it. So if you're watching this, to think about it is that I know that how Cass can affect me on turn one is with Marius. He doesn't have ways to deep strike on turn one, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
One thing I can do, if you go first, I can pick up the Centurions and bring them back down.
Yeah,
as
for
well
sure.
As the Calvinist.
Yeah, if I go first, then I can reposition and all kinds of stuff, and I can prepare for that. But if I'm going second, I know that the only way he can interact with me going first, if he goes first, is to put Marnius Calgar 9 inches off the line and come try to mess up my shtick. If I let that happen without deploying accordingly, then I'm just going to lose the game. Because I have the ability to redeploy so drastically, like by warping things across the table, advancing everything across the table, etc. I don't care about being out of position on turn one that much. It'll hurt a little bit, but if I don't, then I'm going to expose myself to getting Marnius to turn one, which is not what I want to happen in my life.
That is advisable.
Want no Marniusing, please. Thank you. Speaking of not getting Marnius,
is a bit of a tough guy, especially his 2 little boyfriends that follow him around and sew kits for him. Not cool.
Actually,
yeah, for sure.
I would disagree wholeheartedly and say it is one of the coolest of all things.
You being an actual Ultramarine, I'm not surprised about that, guys. And then I'm going to take these little bottles. So what I'm doing is I basically have 2 Dread Knights at far sides to be somewhat positioned to do things, especially if I go first. But also to be in positions that he can't charge the Dread Knights and simultaneously charge the Paladins and do it in a way that is profitable. And then I'm going to put this little stupid squad of Voidsmen somewhere really annoying for his movement. I'm going to wait until he places Calgar. But the thing is, he has more drops than I do. So, all right, where are you at? I've got 1,
So-
2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 down.
I am at 4, so I'll put one of these scouts down.
Cool. And then how many do you have after that?
One more unit of scouts, then Calgar, because everything else is in.
Uriel
Okay.
Ventress, notable for demoting the main character in the Space Marine video game.
Is that who did it?
Because that guy used to be the captain of the 4th Company.
No. That was a made up second company captain.
Oh.
Uriel did no such thing.
Or no, who's the other guy? Cato Sicarius? Is that who I'm thinking of?
Sicarius is who.
Okay,
in the-
very good.
Is he dead or
Oh.
something? Because I feel like he's not like in anything anymore.
So I kind of love what they did with Sicarius. I'm going to talk about it while I deploy the scouts. So Sicarius, he basically got, because like, okay, everyone hated Sicarius because he was
Wow.
this cocky dude who, was just kind of annoying. I Cato Sicarius this, I Cato Sicarius that. So what happened was Sicarius got lost in the warp during the Indomitus Crusade. And they wrote a book about it. I kind of don't like the book because what happens is he has these zany adventures in the warp. And basically, while these zany adventures are happening, he gets PTSD real hard, basically from like the Geller fields going down, more or less. The book kind of cheapens it because it's this kind of Aladdin-like story where there's a vizier who's, in this like medieval town where they're like power
vizier
armies.
of all things.
Yeah, it's like Jafar.
Like Jafar.
Okay? Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
It's just Jafar. No,
Okay.
no two ways about it.
Does he have a sarcastic parrot that follows him around?
I don't remember, but I honestly think there was some sort of robot familiar that, like, I'm not even making that up.
Speaking of hilarious familiars, Mr. Arkin Land. Do you remember this guy?
How could I ever forget?
The guy who invented the Land Raider and the Land Speeder.
He didn't invent them. He rediscovered the STLs.
That's true. Correct. He, I believe, in one of the Horus Heresy books, Master of Mankind, he discovers what it's either like a chimpanzee or an orangutan. He discovers that this creature existed, and he tries to rebuild it, like essentially clone one from scratch, and then everything on it is correct except that it barks like a dog.
I do love Architect, but
which I thought was very funny.
But yeah, so Cato basically all of this to say got some mad PTSD, and as a result has actually like calmed down as a character. He did get demoted or promoted depending on how you look at it. He is actually the captain of the Victrix Guard now. So he's the head of the Victrix Guard. But
he's not Primaris though, right?
Not yet. I'm sure he will be. That's up. All right, now I am at 6.
I'm deployed.
You're deployed. All righty. So if you're gonna go there.
Well, okay. So I'm not really deployed. I'm deployed. I'm completely deployed. Other than this last unit of Voidsman is the unit I will deploy after you deploy Barnius.
Alrighty.
So I will reposition this Voidsman squad if where it's going is wrong, but I was pretty sure where I put it is the most annoying position for you. But if you go like hard left, I'll just move it hard left and put it in front of the.
That's fair. So I don't want to give you an easy turn 1 charge either.
If you give me Marnius on turn 1, he dies. I'm sorry. I'm fucking killing him.
No, I know, and that's what
he's gonna get hit by fucking. He's gonna get doubles charged by 2 squads of Terminators.
Yeah, we're just gonna be a little bit more conservative than all that, and put them down here in some way, shape, or form. So
Now, the best possible thing that could happen for either of us is for us, whichever one of us, to go second. We're both hoping for the go second roll.
Correct. Because we've done a very aggressively defensive, I don't know if that's a thing, but it is now, aggressively defensive deployment.
And we both have pick up on your turn, drop down. So, like getting the first turn go, because I can pick up all 3 Dread Knights.
Yeah, and I can pick up the only unit that I care about, which is those Centurions.
Right.
As well. So
Who are some natural predators for the Dread Knights, Noah?
Meltaguns.
Oh, okay.
A Dread Knight is T10, I'm pretty sure. So let me double check that.
So he's no Redemptor Dreadnought.
So Dreadnought, so they're only T8, so that sucks.
Oh, dang.
They're only T8, they're 13 wounds, they are a 2-up save. They have a 4-up invulnerable save, which is important. So the Dread Knights, the thing about it is like they can get picked up, but like they are so cheap. They're an advance and charge threat that also has heavy shooting. I think a lot of people want to use them early, and I don't actually think that's the right way. I think what I really want to do is for you to I want to wait till you're pushing up the board, and then I want you to get jumped on by a bunch of Dread Knights.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the correct way as well. Like I would agree, they are more effective as a deterrent than I think if push comes to shove. I think what you really don't want is for me to just be able to kind of pick them off one at a time from the comfort of my own home. So I think this is going to be a bit of a standoff in terms of tempo because we both have the ability to kind of line up our shot. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of lining up the shot, and then one of us is going to hit the button and go.
You have a little bit of advantage because you have 3 deep strike outside of 3-inch units.
Whereas you can do that with a strat for 1, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
All right, you guys deployed then?
We are all deployed. Shall we roll the roll?
I don't wanna.
But you gotta.
I don't wanna.
All right.
I'll roll it.
Oh,
I got a
1.
So I have a feeling.
Oh God damn
I
it!
might be going first.
Clutch. All right.
It is what it is. All right, man.
Good luck to you, sir.
You too. Let's see.
Oh, scout moves.
Did you guys shuffle your tactical cards into the thing? Or lock in your secondaries?
I didn't click the lock-in button. I don't think I did the flip, but I didn't click the lock-in.
So, scout moves. I'm happy to actually leave my scouts exactly where they are.
All right.
Oh, and let's see. What did you draw for tacticals?
I'm about to do right now. 1 and 2.
I don't think you can do Storm Hostile.
You can't. You got to shuffle them
You gotta
again.
recycle that one back.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't know how to do that.
just click this recycle secondary button here.
Cool.
And there you go.
Cleanse.
Find enemy lines and cleanse.
Okay. Well, behind is probably CP. Cleanse is also not great for how I set up. That's okay. Oh, I am within 12. So that's cool. I need to find out if I have assault weapons.
Purgation squad?
Yeah. I'm looking it up. I got the command bunker, man. I have a thing to make. So I could just spend a CP and get assault on my weapons for that unit and then go cleanse, which is probably what I have to do to get. then Voidsmen have not assault, I don't think. Oh, they do have assault. Now let's see how far we are from here. Hour 10. So we're dependent on some charging and some CP. So I think what we're going to do is probably push a purgation squad up here to cleanse. And then see if we can advance this squad on with a 4 onto here to go cleanse that. And that'll make a little bit of a baby screen, and then be the minimum amount of ouchie to still get my points. And then I'll probably move up some paladins into some positioning. Okay, so let's start with the thing that matters. Let's go and roll a advance with the Voidsman. Exactly what I wish I rolled, like switched
for the turn.
Yeah, cool. So they're only going to get 7, so that's not great. So they're just going to, I guess, make a screen. I'm going to get behind this piece of terrain. This is just, we're not going to have a very exciting first turn. I mean, you might, but mine is not.
Probably not. And I mean, I'm kind of okay with that.
All right, I'm going to spend my CP for the turn. Let me make sure that it only costs 1.
With Noah having the top of the round, I now can basically, I now have the momentum advantage, I'd say. So as long as I survive and he doesn't have enough stuff to block me off all the objectives at the end of the game, my last turn primary can be up to 25 points in this mission, which is a big deal because it just means I don't have to put myself out to score primary too aggressively. If I do think that I'm able to do that, we'll see. But it does kind of put the ball in Noah's court.
It's only 1, so I'm going to spend my 1 CP for Death from the Warp. Units in this turn, ranged weapons equipped by this model in the unit have the assault keyword. I get to add 1 to the hit roll, doesn't matter. But what it's going to let me do is just advance up with the purgation squad and cleanse.
Sounds good.
So we'll spend my CP. Since I'm going to trade behind for a CP anyway.
Kind of nets out to a self-scoring secondary there.
Yeah. I think I had 1 guy who was within range. Yeah, just barely.
So roll your advance for these guys because
it's flat 6. My ability says flat 6.
Oh, it's flat 6. Never
yeah,
you.
I just go 12.
Cool. So you're just touching the edge.
Yeah, I'm trying
cleansing.
to get
I'll give you your points for that.
And then I have to make the decision if I want to advance a Dread Knight. If I want to position anything. Okay, so they're cleansing. I think so. Something I was talking about with screening, this guy is going to move, is if I were to stay back here hiding, you could come in 9 inches away over here, like right here, and have a line of sight on me, right? So like this is just for like people watching or like talking. So if I'm right here, you could come 9 inches away, which is right here, and then you would have lines of sight on me.
Yeah.
Makes sense? But if I move myself up and I screen like these.
Mind that line.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the. I guess we can go like this. If I move a little, I gotta get back here.
There is a spot there.
Yeah, right there. Okay,
Yeah.
so there that pushes your deep strike line all the way to here, which means you get like 1 model, maybe.
If even that, yeah, maybe 1 guy.
Yeah. Right. And so people were talking about like, oh, you can't screen with the. I mean, I think you can, but I'm going to get shot no matter what, so I don't really have a lot of options. These Dreadnought, these Terminators are going to advance. They get to just go their auto 6, so they're going to move 11. But all we're going to do is we're just going to go hide.
And you did spend your CP right now?
Yeah.
Or you had 2?
I should be at 1.
Okay.
I mean, I should be at 0, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll get you.
Sorry, I thought I had clicked it down. We're just trying to push up and hide.
So I added your victory points, but the counter is looking weird because it seems to have overlaid a 0 over the 3. But I assure you, if you look down here, victory points.
Okay, cool. All right, we're going to push them up. And then this guy is going to go like this. He's going to take his advance as well. What the important thing here is he might get shot, but the important thing is that he is screening for these guys to push this line out. And then with this guy is pushing this line out, this guy pushes it here, which should mean that not getting any. 9 is there. So I'm going to screen out my backfield. This guy's holding this objective, which is where he's going to stay. And then this purgation squad is going to advance into the position that the other purgation squad was in, which is everybody to be kind of where that is less than 12. 12 is the corner there. So it's kind of filling in the gap. And then these guys are going to move up and just kind of hang out. And we just want them on the other side of this so that we're not getting shot too much. All right. Cool. I think I've done the thing.
Thing is done.
All right. Let's end my turn.
Okay.
So you scored cleanse for 3. So you got it on 1.
Yep.
And enemy lines you're discarding for a CP.
Yep.
So you will now go up when we want to click over the turn to me. Right click.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, now you'll gain a CP and go to 2. I will also gain a CP and go to 3 because Calgar on my turn gives me that.
Sure.
Before I draw my cards, I have to decide who is going up.
And you didn't pick up anyone at the end of my turn? Or are you going?
Before I draw my cards, like it's still technically your turn.
Yeah.
I am making those decisions. So I think you may have done a good enough job that I don't really have too much. There is a line there that I could stack guys onto and kill that one from relative safety. I might have to make a meat wall of scouts around them. But I think I will take that.
I might have to make a meat wall.
You know it's good when I got to make a meat wall, but I think I will do that because that'll let me shoot a Dread Knight and some Purgation Bros.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, I don't hate that whatsoever.
I mean, Vanguard can get the angles. Not much I can do about it.
No, absolutely. You left me no great spots because now I have to build the meat wall if I want to make it happen. So without getting absolutely just gang beaten on the following turn. So I will go down to CP. I'm picking up the Centurions. Oops.
Okay.
Picking up the Centurions, as it were. And I will pick up the Calidus Assassin as well for free because I can. And I think I will pick up these Scouts as well because they're not really doing anything back there for me. And they'll go back into Strat Reserve. As they do.
Look at all these Inceptors. Mm-mm.
So now that everything's off the board, I will draw my secondaries.
What do we got?
Board
Noah
is
has-
not-
You got 5 on cleanse, right, Noah?
No, you got
I
3.
only got 3.
And I already
Oh.
scored
Sorry.
it. Do I have permissions?
You should, yeah. Yeah, you are.
It won't let me draw my own cards.
Okay. I don't know why.
I feel like I have an assistant now.
Capture and defend.
All right then.
We need to recycle this guy. Yep.
Capture and secure.
Secure no man's land is one.
No Man's Land is actually really good for me because I want you to like do something.
So that's what just control up to 2 in.
Yeah, you can control 1 for a baby.
Mhm.
Or you can control 2 for max.
Okay.
What are we snacking on over there?
Oh, can you hear me chewing?
No, but I'm generally interested.
Oh, it's a bagel.
Oh,
I didn't realize I was on camera. Sorry.
you were not on camera, but
Oh. Yeah, definitely bagel. It was lunch.
all right. We got cream cheese on there.
Yeah,
bacon.
a little. No bacon. Just my kid likes. My kid made me lunch, and she makes hers. She's like a. My youngest is like, if you know what this is, like a chicken nugget child. Like they
yes, I have 2 of those.
Like she doesn't eat anything, but she does eat healthy. She eats oranges. She eats oranges and edamame and whatever, but she only eats oranges, edamame, chicken nuggets, beef without anything else on it, a bagel with cream cheese with everything seasoning. She started liking ketchup, but it's only because she is convinced that ketchup doesn't count as a sauce because she hates sauces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all sounding very familiar.
While Cass is doing his move, I'm going to plug something. So we're up to 70 people signed up for the Cascade Clash Major, or well, GT, but I think it's over. It'll be a major at in Mount Vernon, Washington, that my store is running.
Your store being?
Oh, Aegis Games. Yeah. So we've got 70 people signed up right now. I'm like hoping that we make it to 100. That would be super sweet. We have it set up to have 1 judge for every 25 people right now. So if we get above 75, we're going to get a 4th judge. Cass is head paint judging. I'm gonna build the first crack at the rubric this week and have him take a look at it. We've been
link in chat real quick.
Yeah. You gonna throw it in, or do you want me to?
Yep. There, I got it.
Okay. And then what is cool is we've been printing. Shout out to Donald Plummer, who's been helping us, but we've been printing a bunch of this really amazing terrain that we specifically like edited to make sure that it fit like the highest qualities of like competitive tournament play. But what we did is we took a bunch of different aesthetics, but did the same essential effective pieces and coverage. So what you get is a unique looking board with basically equally matched competitive capability on every table you go to. And we're using GW presets and cutouts.
Awesome.
So you'll go up to a table, and one table might be like, look more like H.G. Geiger, Predator, alien, like techno,
R.I.P.
like
Carl
Grenfell
Weathers.
balls. Yeah. And then the next one might look more Starship Troopers melted by bug venom kind of style, but effectively they're the same exact layout, though they look very, very different. So we're really excited about that because we're going to have that and then acrylic cutouts for most of, if not all of our tables. Which means that like between that and paint, we're trying to make this like a tournament goers tournament. Like if you're a person who goes to tournaments all the time and have general complaints, we're trying to make this a tournament you could go to and it feels like the tournament you would run. Like I wish the terrain were better. I wish
And what are the dates again?
8th, 9th, and 10th of March. The 8th is an RTT, and then 9th and 10th are Saturday and Sunday are the GT. If you buy the GT ticket, you get the RTT for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And part of that is originally we were going to do a 3-day, and then we decided to do it this way because this way people could come and get like bust off the rust on day one if they want to. There's a lot of people who don't get to play a lot, so you know they their first round of the day is like usually of an event is like getting the rust out of the way. So the idea is you come for the RTT, playing the RTT, get all the rust out of the way. We'll probably do a bunch of it'll probably be multiple RTTs. Honestly, we'll probably break everyone into 8-person pods.
Oh,
And
that'll
then
be fun.
everyone will just play an 8-person RTT, right? So if even let's say we get up to 80 and everyone showed up for the RTT, that would be 10 8-person RTTs.
That's actually seems like a really good idea.
Yeah, that's going to be real cool.
It'd be fun. And then we shout out to Dan Miner and the Wet Coast crew. They're coming down with Mid-Table Tactics, who we love. And then we're planning on going in force to their event, which is Wet Coast at the end of
the month.
Dan is amazing. He did the coolest thing. He scheduled his tournament for Friday and Saturday, which means as a dad, you don't have to miss Easter Sunday to go to the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, I know that not everyone's going to appreciate it that way, but like as a dad,
wait, this is in March or April?
Is in March.
End of March.
Easter is in March this month or this year?
It's the Sunday. Yeah, it's. I think it's the 31st.
Interesting.
And so his is Friday, Saturday, and then it's Sunday. So like I'm close enough I can drive up to every day, and then I can go do my event, come home, be home and active with my family on Sunday. Which is super cool.
And I gotta say, like Dan Miner is a good friend of mine. He's just a lovely dude.
He's a cool dude.
But his terrain for his events is fantastic. He has a laser cut business where he makes the most functional terrain, and it's pretty too. I have a set of his old type that he made. It's a TO's dream. I'm gonna plug my friend here, minercreations.com.
What is it? Miner Creations.
Miner, MINER creations.com, because his the claim to fame with his sets is that you can fit them in like a banker's box. I think you can fit 2 in a bank. It's some ridiculous amount of terrain that you can pack. So if you're like a TO or you run an RTT regularly, it would be a thing I would urge you to consider.
All right.
So I think what we're doing here, just to kind of get back to it, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not leaving any juicy spots where Noah can come in and shoot my assassin here or get my backlines. As of now, I have 2 OC on this. How much OC is a purgation guy?
1.
So I've taken that. I've got myself a line here, and I'm out of 26 by 0.1. So you can charge me still, I reckon, right?
Right, but don't forget that I'm going to pick up 3 units at the end of your turn.
Correct. There's also a line of what we can and can't
Yeah,
do.
we can only do so much.
Exactly. Oh, I did forget to declare my oath. It's going to be
Purgation Squad has been tagged. Oh,
no, actually, I'm going to put it on the Terminators because I worry about what they're going to get up to next turn, and I'd like to be able to shoot to kill. So
Overwatch early on hits.
preemptive there.
Good.
yeah, exactly. So we're going to go ahead and call that the movement phase done. So I don't want to put too much stuff out there and tempt Noah, but yeah, I think I don't mind as is. If he wants, he can kind of commit a bunch of stuff here, but focus down on these guys. But yeah,
We'll see.
so I guess I should click through. So movement phase is done. Shooting phase. I am going to spend a CP on those on these Centurions, and I'm going to do the strike from shadows strategy. So I get a +1 to hit, a +1 to my AP.
Sweet.
And I am going to put all of the las cannons into the Dread Knight, 2 of the titty missiles, and then the rest of the titty missiles are going into the Purgation Squad.
What's AP on the missiles?
With the strat, it will be AP3.
Ick. Okay, cool. Do you think, Chicken Wing?
Yes, chef. So let's just shoot at that Purgation Squad. Joe, this is a bit embarrassing, but if you wouldn't mind summoning me a pile of... Oh, never mind. Now
You have the power.
It wasn't letting me. Why does it think there's 6 dice here? The counter's gone funny. Okay. So, I said 4 into the Purgation Squad. These are blasts, so this will be this many D3s +4. So 1, 2 +4 is 6 +4 is 10.
I'm trying to summon dice and it's not working.
Yeah, something's gone funny here, but that's okay. So I am hitting you on 2s because of my strat, and I'm rerolling 1s because of their inherent ability.
Okay.
What the hell? What happened there? But my 6 is kind of out of place, but they all hit.
Okay.
And then I am strength 9, so I'm wounding you on 3s, I assume.
2s, right? Against Purgation are just power armor bodies.
All right, so give me 8 AP -3 shots. You do have cover.
I have a 2-up save. My whole army's a 2-up save.
Yeah.
If I have cover, I have cover?
Yeah.
No?
Okay. I would say hold on. On 2 of them, you have cover.
Okay, so can you see the entire unit?
Yes.
Okay.
But
one guy's
2 of them are obscured. So
all right, so let's start with those guys. Are these, how much damage are these each?
These are D3.
Gross. Okay, so then I'm on AP3 to AP2 on a 2-up save, so 4 ups. All right, 1 dude, give me D3.
Okay. So that one guy is dead. If he has
Okay, cool. And then the guy again. He's good, so that's our 3rd one.
Yeah.
And then give me D3.
That's a 2.
Okay, so he dies on 4, and then I have 3 guys left for these.
These are on 5.
These are 5-up saves.
Yeah.
So give me 3 D3. One at a time.
Yeah. First one is 3.
Dead.
2,
Dead.
2, and 2.
Dead. Cool. Got the squad.
Nice. Okay. Now 6 las cannon shots. at that very handsome fella in the baby carriage. These are hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Those all hit.
Strength 8, so 3s.
And rerolling for twin linked. So give me 6 invulns.
I don't like that at all. Okay, here's 6 dice. 4 of invul.
So
3
3 go through. All right, it's this much plus 3 damage. So 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 3, it's 14.
Ick. That overkills him by 1. All right.
Does the Eker explode?
Do he
It
blow
doesn't
up?
actually matter, but I do like to know. He don't.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so that will be it for my turn.
Wow.
I will secure no man's land for 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will toss outpost because there's no way I can get that. I mean, I could hold it, but then you're just going to sit there and make sure I can't get it. And I'm stuck with it for another turn. So I will discard that. I don't get CP, though, because Calgar already gave me my CP. And that's that.
Sweet. Pass to me.
Over to you, sir.
End of your turn before I draw my cards. Let's find out where our bubbles are.
Do you want me to give you bubbles off of these models?
I mean, I'm just going to check where there's a thing. I'm looking for a 9-inch charge off of on your Centurions right here.
Yeah. Then, yeah, you're good.
Okay. So what I want to do is.
You got 5 on primary that round, Noah?
I got 5 on primary. Yes. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I got to look at the timing on it thing because I think I have a situation where I can deep strike in my paladins, make a unit, make me untargetable outside of 12. So I'm only getting shot by and then shoot the shit out of the squad that Marnius is in, and then charge the Centurions. So I'm going to try to do. I got to look at timing though. Yep, that is arriving using the deep strike teleport or teleport assault ability. Cool. Sweet. So let's look at outside of 12 of these guys. Just like there. Cool.
Here.
And then
there's 12.
And then we're going to be on the other side of the wall from these guys. So this is not shot by them. Yeah. So 9 from this guy. Should be right here.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the not the paladins. I'm going to pick up the I'm going to pick up the normal Grey Knight Terminators.
Mm-hmm.
And then wait, because who did you oath? The paladins,
I oath
right?
the Terminators. No, the paladins have the can fuck off if I shoot them thing. So I oath the Terminators.
Okay, cool. And then I will also pick up the paladins and one squad of and one Dread Knight.
So one of the Dread Knights and then all of the Terminators, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up this Dread Knight. And then let's find where the bubble is here. Paladin. So Terminators. Grandmaster, Paladin, Terminator, 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 Brotherhood Ancient. So there's 4, 10. Cool. And then he just needs their Grandmaster. Oh no, they had a Drago. That's right. They just need Drago. Which Drago? So there's 4, 9. Oh, I'm missing one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that's 10. Perfect. Okay, cool. And then the rest of these guys. All right. All right. Joe, you want mind while I'm doing this? Want mind flipping me some objectives?
Absolutely. Apparently, I am the keeper of the objective. Oh, there you go. You got him.
You almost have to like click through. So capture
What we
enemy
got?
outpost and deploy homers.
Okay, cool. We are probably not deploying homers. Oh, actually, we will. We'll do it with these guys in the middle. Okay, cool.
I was
Perfect.
gonna say you got Homer's easy.
Homer
We are-
spot.
We are 100% attempting to capture enemy outpost. You could.
Whoa.
When do you do your reactive move? When do you do your reactive move?
My reactive move is when you charge me.
Okay, and how far do you move?
D6 up to my movements characteristic.
Okay. This is an Inquisitional Agent.
And there's a assassin.
9. And what about this guy? You can't use it on the Inquisitional Agents.
Correct. Only on Ultramarines.
Perfect. Okay, so I need
These guys are 2 OC each for what it's worth.
Yeah, each of my my paladins are 2 because of the banner, and my Brotherhood Terminators are 3.
Just for the maths, so you're
Yeah, for sure. All right, so that's a 9-inch charge there. Okay. And then this is
Do you want to bubble off them?
I'm trying to find where my sweet
9.
spot is.
There's 9.
And then 9 of these guys too over here, if you don't mind.
These guys I did not yellow scribe, so that they don't have it. So
Okay. The 9 is right here. And how far away is it from here? That's a 12-inch charge for that. Okay. One of these is going to be a 9-inch that I'm just going to YOLO, and the other is going to be a 6-inch that's way more likely. That one will give me 8 victory points and put my guys in a good spot. But I have to charge these guys because you will 100% use your reactive move.
you can't see this, but I'm nodding.
But you're what?
I am nodding. That is accurate, my friend. Accurate.
Okay. So the other, and you can't use the reactive move on the assassin either?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't think this is an accurate, because
No. That was just off of that one.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool.
Them and
There isn't anywhere to thread it. So the only option is here. Cool, there's 6 inches. Okay, so what I need to do. So who did you oath again?
I oath the Terminators, not
Regular
Paladins.
Terminators. Okay.
Drago squad, basically.
Yeah. Drago squad is a squad that's going to come in. And I'll make them uncharged, but then you put these guys, because you're just overwatching on 6s, right?
Yeah. I don't have any shenanigans like I used to in the last edition.
Okay, cool. All right. Well,
Getting full hit rerolls is
Yeah, but
Extremely good for it though.
So what I used to do, Joe, in ninth was I would like stack a ruin full of stuff, and then I'm overwatching on 5s. And I had no rerolls from what's his face, Gilliman.
We're gonna move these back to 9, and then you show me 9. There you go, perfect. You want to put that 9 back so you can see? Good?
You're good.
Cool. And then I need to be outside of 12 here. Perfect. Okay, so when I land, I'm going to press 2. I'm going to spend 2 CP. This unit, until my next turn, can't be shot outside of 12 inches. And I do that in my movement phase as my unit arrives. Yeah, but I do it as my unit arrives. It's 2 CP, so I'll go down to 1.
Is that a battle tactic?
I think it might be. Halo to Soulfire is a strategic ploy.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Always worth asking, because I know your Armor of Contempt is not a battle tactic as well, even though other ones are. So
yeah, it's so dumb.
Really interesting.
It's so dumb.
So even if I were to overwatch,
this little this is a scout. This is an eradicator. I'm looking at where 9 inches up this eradicator is.
Here, this is the guy that you would have to be off of. It's the closest scout to you.
Oh, there's a scout a 12-inch scan?
No, it's just 9, but there's one literally right here in this corner.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Okay, how many models are in the scouts unit?
5.
The units will go up. Do that. Okay, so then this purgation squad. So these guys are going to go get within 6 inches of the middle, just on the other side of the wall. Just right here. So these guys are going to deploy.
Okay.
Cool. And then this purgation squad is going to move 6. I really want to go all the way up there, but I want to keep the CP for the reroll of a charge. Which sucks. The purgation squad is going to stay. They're just going to actually kind of lay back like this. This guy will have moved into a bit of the objective. And these guys just kind of fall back on the objective. And then Big Chongus. Where's Big Chongus going? Way back here. Night is towing on, so that doesn't work. I just have to think about putting the paladins or putting the regular terminators. You give me that 9-inch up there. There you go. Perfect. I think the terms will come, or the paladins will come back here. Paladins want to shoot. That's my problem.
This is a situation is developing. in the back here.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Confrontation is developing.
Yeah, actually. So the paladins are just literally just going to come over here, and we're going to shoot all of our guns at Caliber Squad. Can you can react to move the Centurions?
Yes. Yeah.
I have to line up multiple charges. I hate you so much. I get to retarget if you reactive move.
No, you get to retarget if I reactive move and make it impossible to make the charge. But
Wow,
not
that is
I-
rude.
not if I keep you to an 11 on dice. But I did this against Gary Sacco at the RTT I went to last weekend, and he didn't bat an eye and just looked me dead in the eyes and rolled an 11 and said, "I'm going to roll an 11." And then
Wow.
did it. Yeah,
That'll
that
show
was
you.
that.
All right. Well, where's the closest I can get to this guy? Oh, I can't even get within 12 of that guy. Can you show me
Kasra, if
9
you
up?
had to delete one Primarch from the annals of history, who would it be?
If I had to delete one Primarch, Lorgar, but that's because I'm an Ultra.
Wow.
I am biased.
He's already got nothing going for him.
Yeah, I know, but screw him. There's 9. No, I believe that's what you're asking for, yeah?
Yeah. Off of this guy?
Of that guy, yeah.
What, 9's right here?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Then what about 9 here? So can I
you
line
had
up-
asked for 12 originally.
Oh, okay, cool. So will you just show me 9 off of those 2 closest models? I just want to get a 9-inch. I want 2
So
units that have a 9-inch charge.
this one's not working, so I'll just have to manually give it to you.
That's fine.
There's
Right there?
and
Or this guy?
then just get there and
Am I
a
clo-
little bit.
Too far?
Yeah,
back?
you're good. You're good.
10
Yeah,
there?
that's a 9 on dice. Anyway.
Okay, cool. Perfect. And then everybody else is just going to get in where they can see. I just want the 5 guys with the side cannons to be able to see. And we're just going to shoot the shit out of you and roll box cards. And that's it. That's what we're doing today. That is what we're doing. We are shooting the shit out of you and rolling box cards. That's all I got.
So,
And this is 9 inches of a scout. Yeah. over
now
here.
I could Overwatch Paladins.
You can't. Oh yeah, the paladins absolutely, but you're not.
Paladins, I don't have my full reroll, but the Centurions do reroll once. I don't think it's worth it.
Bring it on, buddy.
I think I'd be better off Armor of Contempt because one of my
the-
dice is spoken for.
The paladins ignore armor of contempt.
Ooh.
They ignore anything that modifies the characteristic of the weapon, AP damage, and that stuff.
I am still not going to Overwatch them because I think max I do is like, I don't know, kill 2 guys, 3 guys. And that's not going to move the needle.
And there's a little scout here, which I should be inside of 9 of. Cool. This guy's just lined up to charge that scout.
Here, however,
Yeah, you can do it. Bring it on.
that is a more worthwhile Overwatch.
Bring
I
it.
think I'll spend on that one.
All right, shoot me up.
Okay, so these are the last cannons. I'm hitting you on 6s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, spicy.
2 hits.
Cool.
And then these
Threes.
are on 3s, rerolling for twin linked. Give me 2 saves on your involts.
Well, that's good. 1. Nope. 2. Yes. I'll take 1.
Okay, so 4 plus 1,
5 damage.
5 damage. And then I've got titty
I'll go
missiles.
to 8.
Titty missiles.
This many shots. Oops. Yeah, no, that's right. 3, 6, 9, 10, 13 total. That is 5, 6 dice. So I need 7. These are on 6s, rerolling 1s. Okay. Okay. And then these are strength 9, toughness
8.
on 3s. So 2 more. These will be AP minus 2.
So these are on AP minus 2, no cover, right?
No cover. Correct.
What the fuck?
Okay, I was gonna say you chucked those dice.
Make one fail.
One goes through. For 2.
Cool. I'll go to 6. So rock and roll. Let's go. Okay. You're mostly just like a 2-up save in here, right?
Effectively, but not like I'm 3 up on everything except for Calgar and the Victrix card. They're 2 up. And you ignore covers.
Yeah, I ignore cover on the big guys. I don't ignore cover on the paladins. They ignore modifiers. I don't think to my weapons. I don't think cover. I think cover is +1 to your save, not -1 for my AP.
Correct. So yeah, it's you don't ignore cover. So yeah, they're 3 up and then 2 up on the Victrix. I can't tank stuff on Calgar anyway, so
Sure.
and I have a 4 up on the Victrix should I choose it.
Right. So we're going to start with the paladins into Marnius's squad.
So you have to do it model. Oh no, the paladins are the ones that don't care about modifiers, correct?
You're right.
Then roll it up.
They give 0 shits.
The other unit will be -1 to hit me because everyone's outside of 12, and
All right.
that's my rule. But the squad that doesn't care hits normally.
This is going to be 15 attacks hitting on 2s at strength 8, AP 1, 2 damage.
Okay, sounds good.
This is the one that the Grandmaster's in, so I can use a battle tactic once per battle round for free.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Death from the Warp is a battle tactic. So let's say that adds 1 to the hit roll, which I don't need. And then Radiant Stray is a battle tactic, but that's a melee. So we'll save that for later. Okay. So we're going to go and do 15 attacks. Why won't it make dice? There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. The dice tray is being odd.
Yeah, there was some error message that popped up earlier about the blue dice tray. I'm not sure.
One of my children is encroaching. Why won't it paste? Hello. Okay.
Do you need me to make more? How many you need?
15. There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. 2s. And toughness is 6.
6, yeah.
All right.
3s.
3s. Okay. You have that many. 8.
I'm taking this on the normal guys. So 3 go through.
Yep. 2 damage each.
So that'll kill 1 Eradicator. And will wound another.
And then...
Are there any characters that can lead the Centurion squad?
No.
And then it's 20 Stormbolter shots. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I grabbed the card.
Oh no!
What did you grab? Hold on.
Let's get that out of here. Oh geez, the Gambit cards.
Not the gambits.
There we go.
All right. Anyway, on twos.
And then
I didn't mean to reroll those.
I played it in RTT 2 weeks ago, and for the first time in all of 10th edition, my opponent used a Gambit.
did it
Really?
work?
It did not. The one he needed, the one that he had the best chance of scoring was the one that got discarded, which was the get into the corners, and
Hey there, superhero.
that did not work out.
4 saves now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take these. Oh no, I still have to do it on the one guy. So 3
Yeah,
up.
guy.
3 up. Kills him, and then I'll take it on a Victrix after he's dead.
Okay.
For 2 up.
And then I'm going to shoot the Dread Knight here into these guys.
So
I'm just
these will be -1 to hit and cover because I'm outside of 12.
cool. I'm going to hit on 4s. I ignore cover.
Okay.
And I just need 6 dice. I'm just shooting with side cannon. I'm keeping the incinerator at home. 4s, so 4 hits, strength 10,
Toughness 7. So on 3s.
3s, 2 wounds, AP2, no cover, 3 damage each.
So 4 ups. Save 1, fail 1, so 1 guy's down to.
Okay. Now we'll go to the regular Terminators. Don't think I have line to that guy. We have to cross the thing. So the regular Terminators will put their side cannons into Marnius' squad.
Okay.
This is less. This is just 4 shots.
These ones are -1 to hit as well.
Right. One wound.
Oof.
Goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Mhm.
It has to be on a Victrix because that's who I had the last attack on. So, down to 1.
All right.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to go to Church Clock.
Charge
Yes, I
the
actually-
clock.
Stormbolt.
Ready?
I have Stormbolters.
You might
Yeah. I mean, what else am I doing in my life?
It is our mutual hobby, my friend, is to roll dice at each other, whether digital or
so-
real.
Let's see. I need. Dude, the dice tray thing is just killing me. Okay, there's
Me too.
12.
It's usually the
Sorry.
only thing I like better about TTS than in real life.
This
Is
is 12. I have to do this twice. All right.
so you're -1 to hit.
Yep. No wounds there. And then do again.
Your
Okay. Get out of here.
2.
2. No AP.
I technically have to do these one at a time, so 2 up. And 2 up. Saves them both.
Cool. All right. charge time.
Let's go.
So what all got killed there? And 3 eradicators? Oh, 2 eradicators?
2 eradicators
And a Victrix got mortally
and a
wounded.
Victrix got wounded.
Drago squad charging the fucking henchman.
The henchman. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Nice.
Needed a 6. I'm plus 3 inches to my charge, so I go 15 inches.
Hot damn.
All right, I have to do this carefully.
You have to do this.
I'm going to do this very carefully. So this is the first.
Are you trying to get on his objective?
Oh, hold on, man. I got this. Just give me a sec.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is the.
You got a base is the only thing.
I know. This is the absolute furthest a model could go. So we're going to bring this Drago back, and we're going to base these 2 guys, which is going to prevent the other base from fitting right beside him. So I can't go over there now.
If you're basing both of them, you got to be here.
Oh, yeah, cool. That's fine. It's still the point is that Drago's base overlaps the space just like. Okay, so this guy can get into base here.
Also, guys, don't get super excited here. We are up to 4 viewers. That is a new BO show record.
Fuck yeah, buddy. Let's go.
This guy is going to get into base right here with these 2 guys. I should do this guy like this. And then this is going to go here. I want to block this side. And then this is going to go here and block. He's supposed to be in base. It's just hard to do with. Okay, so I think at this point,
You
can't get anybody else.
This guy or this guy?
The forward guy. There you go. So I don't think I can get anyone else into base. Terminator, there's balance. So I have this many. So then I have to make cohesion to this objective. How far into this ruin does this objective go? Will you show me 3?
Do you see the yellow line or no? If you just right click on it. So right click on the center.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. We right click on it so we can see it again.
That's high level stuff right there. I didn't even know about that.
I think you have to right click on it to be honest. No.
Yeah. It goes away when I think. Okay. So basically just inside of this. So it's essentially right here.
Yes.
Cool.
That is just on.
All right. And then I have way more than enough.
But that is also Drago.
Yeah, I got to get
that's.
This is an ancient. Oh, yeah. So that's the ancient. This is Drago.
Gotcha.
I probably should flip them, actually. He could have still made it to that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So we'll flip him. And we'll put this.
Because when you placed him, you said Drago and his base was lava. So.
Okay. And so how many OC do you have currently on that?
I only have 2 at the moment.
Okay. Well, there's 6 because of my banner.
What?
They're OC2 because they're battle line, and then my banner gives +1 to OC.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the banner guy was 6.
So does that mean I hold the objective, Cass?
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
This was a big play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 8 victory points and a bunch of Terminators hiding in your backfield. So, let's hope. Okay, so moving on to the next charge. What is my current charge distance? Because I know I shot myself out of some.
So you're 10 on dice there, still a 9 on dice on these guys.
Okay.
The Calidus can't run away if it's in engagement range, correct?
Correct. But
oh, jeez.
Don't think I'm quite going to get there, but we'll see. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to charge the. I'm going to declare the Nemesis Dread Knight into the scouts.
Go ahead. You need a 9 on dice.
Let's go.
Oh, baby.
That is
It's
an
an
8.
8. Cool. Not rerolling. All right. And now Paladins. Paladins, I can use the command reroll for free. We're going to try, I guess, we just say 1 and have you. I think 1 is the best play. Do I need to kill Centurions or do I need to kill Cavalry Squad?
Well, I mean, isn't it basically impossible to charge the Centurions?
No, I mean he can do it on either squad. He can put me to an 11.
Oh, gotcha.
But if I do 2 squads, he can probably make it. He can make it impossible probably for me to. He can make it so improbable that
The second I make it impossible, unless I do it by layering, like say the scouts in, where you haven't, like if
Right.
let's say you were charging these guys and I layered them in with the scouts so you couldn't face these guys without being within an inch. That's the only way I can make it completely impossible without you being able to re-choose.
I think the only real option is, well, either way you'll make it an 11, and if you
Or
spread
try.
me out, then yeah, if you spread me out, oh, you have to roll a number of inches.
I have to roll. Yeah. It's a D6
Oh,
up.
Can you choose to not move the full distance?
Correct. I can.
Okay, so you can go like 11.9.
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the play.
All right, bro.
Ugh.
We're gonna try to pick up Centurions. I'm
Okay,
declaring
I
a charge
will.
against the Centurions.
I am spending the CP and rolling the dice. Big money. Let's go. That's
2. Okay.
Hey, I'll take it. So
Does that mean I'm going to need a 10 on the dice or an 11 on the dice?
an 11 because you needed a 9.
For 1 CP, he added 2 inches.
There's an 8.
Eight.
I'm gonna free CP reroll.
I'm gonna vect that free CP reroll, so next time it costs.
Oh, dirty!
Let's
This is just one dirty move after another.
Nope. We stay where we are.
All right.
That's fine. And now we're gonna. Would you like me to roll this?
I'm so many kinds of good, but do your pile in.
Yeah. The question. Okay. The Calidus is within range there, but not there.
Hold on. She is, but
she's under 4 after I kill the squad.
yes.
The question is just if I don't really want to get punched by the Calidus is the problem.
Yeah, she actually hits kind of hard.
She actually hits pretty hard. She's damaged 2 and lethal hits. I don't think it gets me anything to touch her. Yeah, you can pick her up and drop her somewhere else, but I don't think it actually helps me.
Yeah.
So instead, I think we're just going to all we can't. Well, I can move the unit because I'm on objective, but I think we're just going to mostly stay.
If you move, you have to move closer to the closest.
Yeah.
And if you
and then end
it
in combat.
has to be in, so you have to stay still. Basically,
I don't think we're going to do that. You just do your thing.
And by my thing, you mean kill these Imperial acolytes.
Yeah.
Deal.
For sure.
Okay.
Deal. They are dead.
Their Inquisitor revealed their location to the Terminators under threat of duress.
All right.
Indeed.
So what did I accomplish here?
You scored
I don't even
the
know.
heck out of capture enemy outpost. You did not deploy a homer though.
I did deploy a Hummer. So what do you think? What do you think Voidsmen were doing?
Oh, you did the middle one. Sorry, I assumed you were going to do it back. So you got a mini homer for what is it? 3?
Yep, and I took the thingy.
And you got what? Wait, you got rid of behind or no? Oh no. Never mind. I thought you had behind enemy lines. Did you?
I had behind me was round 1.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Very
Cool.
good.
Hey, Joe.
So
this
I
one work
will.
for you because I need to add 3 points here
What's going on?
on the score sheet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
That
cool.
was very
And then
bizarre.
I'll pass to you.
And then you had 5 for primary, right?
yeah,
I just added it.
and you'll pick up a 10.
So it doesn't want to let me score my primary, but I'll
Help
have
him
a
out,
10.
Joe.
Are you at 10?
10, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. And then before I pull anything, I would have had 0 CP, so I can't pull up anything with the strat. I will pull up the Calidus.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, off we go. So I get 2 CP because Calgar, and now I draw my cards.
Mhm.
Joe, if you'd be so kind. Sorry.
Oh man, it's so bizarre how it like works.
Some of
Sometimes
the
and
things
not.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extend battle lines and overwhelming force. Okay, well, both of those involve me taking this back. You have 6 OC on there,
I do.
so I literally can just put 3 more guys on there, and it's mine. Okay, I will do that and auto score those. Cool. So then the rest of my turn gets to be.
Well, overwhelming force is killing things on objectives.
Oh, is it that one? Yeah. Well,
So you would have to then go kill those paladins.
I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna leave oath on them.
Okay.
Paladins have been oathed.
And then
You both have 2 CP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I love how subtly very complicated this is right now.
right?
For those watching along at home, the complicated problem is he needs to get rid of paladins, but if he makes any movements within 9 inches, one of the squads is going to disappear, and the Terminator squad is only targetable inside of 12.
So
So
here's the thing, though. My deep strike has now officially been ruled to not trigger that. So all
Sure.
of the stuff coming from reserve doesn't care.
Yeah, but that's all you get.
Yep, but I have a lot, to be fair. And remind me, the paladins are the ones that have the thing that they can just buzz off, right?
If you target them with shooting, they will buzz off. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like this weird situation where you can't actually shoot the paladins, and
Yep.
you have to get within 12 to shoot Drago squad.
Yeah. So consider this me pre-measuring.
Okay, cool.
Can you give me 3 off of the closest?
3 is right there. Oh no, you oathing Drago squad, I take it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I didn't even move the oath off them. Hundo P, I'm oathing. And in case it goes particularly well, these guys can shoot at them, and then you'll just work away, but that's fine. If you don't, it's going to hurt you.
Wait, hold on a second. You know this means you can't move anything onto that objective, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. So you literally have to kill the whole squad.
No, I can also charge you if I leave 1 survivor.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's kind of the thought. But yes, you have put me in a sour spot, my friend.
We have a comment from Mr. Ruiz. You can put in Scepters at 9.01 and move the Centurions out of 12 and reroll everything, correct?
Sorry, What was the question again?
You can put the Inceptors in at 9.01 inches, move the Centurions out 12, and then re-roll everything.
Well, so the Centurions, their rerolls are based on things being. Oh, I see what he is saying. I didn't have the CP to pick up the Centurions, and there is no real line there because of this space. It's kind of hard to see, but there isn't really a line in on any of the Terminators. And if I moved, I could get a few guys in, which actually isn't a bad idea. But the reroll everything is actually that is a very astute thing to
Well, you
point out.
can't shoot them outside of 12.
But that's the key, is that Noah's used the strat. So yeah, these guys are just deadly as hell against anything that's sitting on an objective. But right now, targets that are viable are not on objectives. So I can use my strat to do that, which I probably will. But yeah, it's a clever way to use this detachment. That's that. So I'm going to roll my advance for Calgar's squad, since I can advance and do everything. I got a 5.
They're moving.
Boy, howdy are they.
And they just always count as in tactical doctrine, even though you're not Gladius, right?
It's not tactical doctrine per se. It's that Calgar gives them the ability to advance or fall back and shoot and charge 100% of the time.
Hmm.
10 inches, which really all I'm trying to do is get in with these guys to the short range of 9, which I'm in with all of the guys that matter.
All right, so now here's a question. This is the gotcha train. This is the question. When you move within 9 of that Dread Knight, because I know you're going to put so much into the squad in the back anyway, do I just miss Damos the Dread Knight away so that I don't lose him?
That is a thing you can do.
I mean, I think that's the best bet, because you're going to take that objective away. Either you're going to kill that whole squad, or you're going to move guys onto the objective. So I think that's the move. So I'm going to spend 1 CP, go down to 1.
Can you
if that's where
actually
you want to move it?
let me
Or
just
you can move outside of 9, obviously.
let me double check one thing, Noah. I may be outside of 9 instead.
What your half range is?
No, I know what my half range is 9. I either trigger it or I don't. Okay, you know what? I think so. Outside of 9 is there, so I could have a 7. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll keep these guys outside of 9.
Mrs. Damos is such a bullshit snatch.
Because here's the thing. So this guy was around here, he could go 11. So I could go about there. Because what I'm trying to do is keep a charge to go fight your policeman. But I don't need to be so balls out to do it. So these fellas can go there. Calgar. There. And then if I... Oops. There. There, I'm outside of 9. Okay. Yeah, so I will stay outside of 9.
Sure.
And I'll just hold on to that for now with them. These scouts are going to stay right where they are. These guys are just not moving a muscle. Because if they do. Because if they do.
And just let me know when you're arriving from Deep Strike, in which order they're arriving, because I might overwatch with the
for sure. I have 2 more things to decide whether, or actually 3 more, whether I want to come in this turn or not.
According to the FAQ, Inceptor's Meteoric doesn't trigger the Grey Knight stratagem.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We already covered that.
Yeah, that's why I'm able to get them down here, Joe.
Aha.
Yeah. No, but this is movement.
What specifically in the FAQ that says that? The Deep Strike move?
Things arriving out of Deep Strike, arriving from reserves or getting out of transports do not trigger reactive.
So the best way to think of it is the wording is normal move. So a Deep Strike is not a normal move. They count as having moved for the purpose of how it affects the unit, but it counts as a normal move. It doesn't count as a normal move for anything that would queue on a normal move. So, for instance, Mr. Demo says your opponent's movement phase just after an enemy ends a normal move, advance, or fall back move.
Okay. Now, except for Overwatch, which specifically says arriving from reserves, correct?
Which, like, what that means is, like, the right move, because I didn't think about the fallback. What it means is the right move I should have piled in on the Calidus. Because that meant either I'm not getting shot at all, or he falls back and I miss a Demos out.
Yeah, so that's actually because that's a given mist of Deimos, basically.
Yeah, so that's a huge misplay, but this is my first time with the army, so like fall back to Calidus. Okay, goodbye.
Do you have a Grey Knights army, Noah?
I do.
Oh, all right.
Yep. The Terminators are only like reflective metal base painted right now, but I have like 40 or 50 of the like power armor infantry and 6 Dread Knights painted.
Nice.
Because there was once upon a time where I went like X1 at a bunch of events with a 6 Dread Knight list.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was where you could take multiple detachments. So it was like 3 different brotherhoods with a Grandmaster and Dread Knight armor in each one. And then there were patrols. So you had one that had like the anti-tank shooting. They had 2 Dread Knights and a Grandmaster. One that had the assault bonus. That had 1 Grandmaster and 1 regular Dread Knight. And then one that had the ability to re-roll to like change your psychic powers out and had an undeniable psychic manifestation warlord trait. And so it was a librarian, a Grandmaster, and some Inceptors in that unit, or Interceptors. And literally, it was just like 6 Dread Knights just partying all day. It was great. It was one of the funnest lists I've ever played.
All right. So I think I'm going to leave my Scout Squad and my Eradicators off the table.
Cool.
I'm going to come in first with these Inceptors.
Those ones? Okay, I'm going to overwatch those ones.
Okay.
For 1, 2, I have 2, right?
You're overwatching these ones?
The closest ones to the paladins.
Okay, so
Or not
that's
paladins,
not.
yeah.
So these ones are the first ones I drop. You don't
Oh, over
overwatch
here,
them.
yeah, okay. And then these ones
Okay,
next.
yeah, I'll drop these ones next. So go ahead.
All right, I'm going to shoot you with 15 side cannons.
So you're down to 0 CP, Noah?
No, I just ticked myself down already. I'm at 1.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Need 3 more dice. Because this die thing is being like insanity.
Weird AF.
All right. All right, 2 hits so far. I don't know why I deleted all those dice. Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
All right. 1 wound. AP 1. 2 damage.
Oh. Saves it.
All right. And then I need more dice because I'm a moron.
How many do you need?
15.
Cool. Joe's God mode up in this game.
I know.
We're plebs.
Okay, 4 more
Right.
bolt shots. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. AP on these?
0. So 1 AP 1 and 3 AP 0.
I saved the AP 1. I saved one of the AP zeros, so one guy's down to 1 wound.
Cool. Oh, and then I have the Grandmaster's Stormbolter.
Might as well shoot it.
Well, if I can get 1 wound on, maybe I can take 1 less Inceptor worth of shooting.
Exactly. Well, there's 1. Now wound.
No. All right, cool. We're good. Do you think, Chickling?
All right. So that is that. I'm going to start with these Eradicators shooting at the Nemesis Dread Knight.
Do it.
Oh, boy.
So we've got 2 multi-meltas that are hitting you on 4s, and then the Melta rifles are on 3s. So I'll roll the multi-meltas first.
Cool.
On 4s, re-rolling because you're a vehicle. And I am Eradicators. So those hit, and then I've got 2 Melta rifles on 3s.
Strength on all this?
Strength on all of this is 9. So I'm wounding you on 4s.
Oh, 3. 3s.
3.
Great. And re-rolling for being Eradicators. So that's 5 AP minus 4s.
Well, good thing I have a 4-bin bowl.
My
Hey.
man.
Take
So
1.
Fails 1. And then I can re-roll this if I don't like it. I'm going to keep the 6. And
Oh, no.
Exactly enough.
Oh.
Blow up. Blow up. Blow up so I can kill some of my own voidsmen. No. All right, cool.
He was just eradicated.
It was eradicated.
was indeed.
Sunglasses.
All right. Let's go with
That's some deep cut DC comic books.
Yeah.
So next we're going to go with the Inceptors down in this corner. I am just going to roll the overcharge right now, if that's okay with you, Noah.
Yeah,
So I
sure,
don't
man.
forget.
See how many die.
2 die.
2 die. Let's go.
Place them over there. And then there's 12 shots.
Oh, no.
These are hitting you on 3s, re-rolling for oath. 1.
Okay.
These
strength?
are strength 8. T5, I assume.
So, yeah.
3s, re-rolling for twin linked.
I don't like this at all.
Holy moly.
That is
11?
that is 5, 10, 11, yeah. 11 at AP3.
8. No, I have a 4-bin bowl. 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that last time.
Well, I mean, last time it worked almost.
To be fair, yeah, he saved all but 1 last time.
Let's try it again. I have a 4-bin bowl. Yeah, not too
Okay,
bad.
that was good.
3 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say, of all the Inceptors I've played against, I've never seen even 2 of them kill themselves when they shoot. That's just unbelievable.
Oh, I've killed
Uh,
like half my squad in one fell swoop, bro.
2. All right. You have killed 4 Inceptors or 4 Terminators. Cool.
Okay, we're gonna go rolling overcharges for the next squad, same target.
Yep.
So the one wounded guy dies. And then
Cool. Light me up.
12. So these are on 3s rerolling. 1.
This
These are
is
on
not.
3s
This is
rerolling.
looking like what happened last time.
So that
Huh?
is 3, 6, 8.
Okay.
8 more
Well,
seconds.
here is 8. I have a 4 bin ball. Nope.
You had it for a
Lose 6, so Drago's left.
Yeah, Drago's left. And Drago's over
Cool.
here.
Yep.
So I do get my objective back.
And you get
And I kill
overall.
the unit off on an objective.
Drago's about to
Drago's
go smash someone's face in, though.
He is technically still oathed, for what it's worth.
Well, let's see how that works out for you. What's going to shoot him?
Inceptors.
You
Is that how
understand?
that works? Even though he's
No.
now
I'm not. I'm saying for Overwatch. Yes,
Oh.
because persisting effects stay with him for the battle round.
Okay.
Well, that's
But-
fair.
My Centurions are going to shoot your Paladins.
All right, I'm going to pick up my paladins.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Whoop.
Oh, I thought you meant you were just picking them up.
No, absolutely not.
They were
no.
gonna die.
No.
It's like, wow, that is
he's
really
a smart fella. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do have 2 things that can shoot Drago, so I might as well. The company veterans have a line.
All right, shoot me with some company veterans.
Let's
Maybe.
start with the bolter fella. So I've got 3 shots because you're within 12. And then I'm hitting you on 2s, re-rolling for oath. Does 6s do anything here? I don't think so.
Nope. Heavy
Nope.
bolter sustained.
This is just a regular bolter, not that heavy.
Oh.
So what's your toughness?
On what? Oh,
On
him? 5, I believe.
So take 2 damage, devastating wound, and then 1 at AP -1, but you have cover. So take it 2 up.
Drago is
And then-
5, 7 wounds.
Yeah, take it 2 up, and then you took a devastating wound for 2 damage. So you took 4
Okay.
damage.
He's at 3.
Okay, and then the heavy bolter. These are on 2s. These are sustained 2. Roll that. So sustained 2, and then these are on 4s because you're
You're just going to pick up Drago.
2 damage, or sorry, 2 ups.
Uh-oh.
If you failed both of these, then yeah, but don't do that. Okay, you're good.
Sweet.
So he's
What's
got.
next?
So he has 3 wounds left.
Ease.
I guess we're gonna go over here with the Calidus and shoot your Voidsman.
All right, shoot me. Flamethrower.
6 shots for 1 shot on a 2. That is a wound.
Okay.
So it's
If
AP
you-
-2, but does not ignore cover.
No, he did.
Cool.
We're going to pull this guy.
Okay. Now these Inceptors are going to put all their shots into the Purgation Squad.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I may not be able to do all of them.
It looks
The
like-
sergeant has to go here.
Okie dokie, Archoki.
I hecked that up. So I'll do him first, Sergeant at the Void's Bros.
Are you overcharging?
These are bolters.
Oh, these are bolters.
So I'm hitting on 3s. Nope. I'm wounding on 3s. These are twin linked. So 1 wound, AP 1, but you have cover on the pointsman, and that's 2 damage.
He did.
Cool. And then 6 dice on the purgations. That is a miss, but there's a sustained 2.
Yeah.
And then these are on 3s re-rolling for twin linked.
And what's the AP?
So give me these are just AP 1, so you're on 3 up. So
I'm on 2 ups.
6. Sorry, yeah, I forget. Grey Knights just have better power armor. So 6 2 ups.
All right. So you're saying there's a chance.
Absolutely.
Hey.
You're golden.
Oh.
Alrighty. I
I'm gonna yellow the charge into Draco.
kind of want to.
All right.
Man,
Whatever you want to do, man.
little chapter master on chapter master going on here.
And he's a captain.
Oh, that's not Calgary. I forgot.
But if you move, I can just open.
I'm gonna shortcut you. I'm gonna pick him up at the end of your turn and redeploy him with my teleport power.
Fair. So I am gonna roll.
Yeah. If you
So I need a
don't,
10 on dice.
I'm just gonna pick him up and put him 9 inches away from the Centurions and YOLO and 9 and have him start cutting Centurions in itty bitty pieces.
No, I understand. We need a 10. And I got an
walk around. All right, come on in.
11. All right.
I don't
Wow,
know.
Ventress
I have
coming
no
in.
idea. Where's Uriel at? He's in the
I
front.
moved them first
Okay.
because I wanted to make sure that I didn't keep myself out of.
Isn't that actually Sicarius?
The model is because I couldn't find a Ventress model.
Okay.
You are correct. Anyways, and then, 3 inches. Do that. So these 2 base, and then these 2 base.
You better hope you kill him on melee, dude, because I'm gonna cut you in half.
Hundo P, bro. I am.
He hits on 2s with 6 attacks at strength 8, AP 4, damage 3.
Yeah, this is okay. We got him down to 3 wounds kind of decision, bro. This is not a this is not a willy nilly.
What's Uriel?
He is oath. So he's got 6 attacks. He's got 6 attacks. They are strength 5 or 6. Let me double check. Strength 6, AP 2 with sustained hits.
What's the name of the sword?
Sword of Idaeus. So Uriel first. I'm hitting on 2s. 6s are exploding.
On 6s, rerolling everything. Are you fishing?
I think I will, but
Yeah,
we'll,
I think that's the move.
because on a 2-up. I mean, I guess not. I guess I'm just rerolling my misses. Okay, so I got 2 systems.
You got 8 hits.
8 hits. And then
All
these
right.
are on
Putting on
3s
3s.
or 4s.
Strength 5. A T5.
T5s on 3s. So give me 5 AP2.
AP2 puts me on a 4-up save, which is my end goal. And their damage, how much each?
2.
So I can fail 1. I hate this. I'm at 1.
It was 5.
What? Oh,
Roll 5 or 4.
I have 3 more. Oh, I have 2. I have 1 more.
Yeah.
I hate this. Oh, he's dead.
I also had 6 other damaging attacks from the champion if needed.
Right. I don't respect those.
Wow.
You should. They're pretty
I
much
suppose
the
John
same.
Lennon knows with them, but that's different. All right, cool.
Cool beans, and then these guys are just go towards
Wait,
the objective.
hold on. I deleted my unit that's not dead.
Oh, reload them.
Yeah. Oop.
Okay, so that is the second unit that did start on an objective, though. So I believe.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because he was part of the unit. Yeah, I guess that counts. Yeah.
So I got a 5 there, and I got a 5 on extend battle lines. So for some reason, one of them worked for me, but the other one didn't.
Okay.
Joe, if you'd be so kind.
All right. Well, were you going to try to charge with Calgar?
Oh shit, I forgot about that. No, fuck it.
Okay, cool. All right. Pass it to me.
Sure. Joe, can you click this to a 5, please?
Got you, buddy.
And it is over to you,
Uh,
Mr. Noah.
Let's get my. Oh, I'm going to pick up units. Joe, I won't look at them yet. Just will you roll my secondaries while I
Yep.
pick up units if I'm picking anything up?
You did. Yeah, you did both. So. We got attempting target and extend battle lines.
Oh, okay. Well, you weren't supposed to tell me that yet, but that's fine.
Oh, whoops.
He was very excited. Okay.
I was.
What's 9 off this guy right there? And this guy right there.
So the score is 29 to 35.
It's a 9 off both. Okay, yeah, I'm going to pick up this Dread Knight. I think the plan is he's going to come right over here. And
is this the top of 3?
And then these guys. So I'll pick up my 5.
I'm quickly going to run to the restroom, boys. But just I'll come back and you tell me what order you move things in, and I'll
okay. I'm going to spend 1 CP for to make my weapons assault. And sweet. For 12, so I have to. Perfect. There's 2. Okay. These 2 dudes. What are my 2 secondaries?
Tempting target and extend battle lines.
Oh, I am back in time for attempting target to be declared. I'll say the middle one is your tempting target.
Okay. I don't think I actually need to kill this guy. So what we're gonna do this a little different. I just need to get 12 off of these guys. Oh, that's way closer. Okay, cool. I need to secure battle lines, so I need to do this. I have a foot on an objective. Perfect. All right, we're gonna flamber some dudes. We're going to first. We're gonna take a battle shock test for these void zone.
Nope, they're not below half. They are at half.
Oh, there's 3.
Oh, wait. Right. Sorry, you took voidsman, not the henchman. My bad. Yep.
Yeah. 1 die.
Oh, you're good.
We're good. Cool. And then they're going to advance. Where's my tempting target again?
It's the middle one.
Perfect. Here's our advanced
I
roll.
have 5 OC on there. Or no. Yeah, 5.
Well, you're either going to have all of it or none of it. So that's just how this is going to work. We're going to move on to here for a baby secure because you're only OC1. Would you like to overwatch me?
On those guys, no.
Oh, actually, we're OC2 because it's Voidsman. So technically, you have to kill them both. But
No, I'm good. I roll way too many ones on that roll for number
Okay,
of
good.
shots.
Seems good. And then you have CP to do the charge thing, right?
Correct. I have an abundance of CP because I didn't go up and down, so I have 3.
Okay. So if we're right here, we have 9 to there. We have a 10.
This matchup ended up being way more dynamic than I expected with all the
That's a 10
teleporting.
to
And,
Well,
that.
that's just it, right? It's like it is not your traditional sort of game. There's
yeah,
a lot of uppy downy.
a lot of
Is
ins,
there
a lot
really
of
a
outs,
9-inch bubble?
a lot of
Is
what
this
have
accurate?
yous.
Is there actually a 9-inch bubble right here?
Well, dang.
These guys as well.
Wait,
And
no, not at all. Okay, I was like, why? Like that can't be true.
Still
I haven't turned on the
touching
circles
tips
on
right
everything.
there.
But yeah,
I was like, there's no way that's true.
No.
Okay, so
he's when you place him, let me know because he's probably getting
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm also opting to just do this right here. And just be from those, but I'm also trying to figure out where my paladins are going to go. Or my, yeah. I think 9, and then what's this? That's 13. Will you show me 9 from? I have to go around the wall though. I have to get like the straightest line I can. That's not going to work out very well. Okay. Will this be, give me 9 there. Cool. We'll have them come down 9 inches away. And then the paladins are going to come over. And,
So before that, I overwatch this.
you go ahead.
The eradicators. Okay. One multis and 2 regular is.
Do they reroll all hits or?
Yep.
Oh.
Whole unit rerolls everything because you're a vehicle.
All right. Well, I would like to not get overwatched by eradicators. But
Okay.
because of a vehicle, right? That's why.
Yes.
Okay. And what's the range on there?
18 inches on their guns. And
Probably a
then
good spot for me otherwise. Yeah, I don't think there's a good spot, actually. The other option would just be to bring him down. All right, give me.
do you want to see these guys?
Yeah, I'm thinking 9 inches off here,
And her.
but I don't really like that at all. This just sucks. I think we're gonna do 9 inches off those. Nah, man, just overwatch me. Hit me on 6s, reroll everything. Let's go.
The balls.
Yeah, let's go.
The iron balls on this Dread Knight.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Oh.
Oh,
Whatever. Let's go. Okay, win me on 3s.
Hey, just roll 4 ups, man. You got it.
and then rerolling. Nope, so 2 wounds.
All right. So I'm outside of 9, right? So I'm not getting melted.
Correct.
Well, that's. I mean, thank God for little miracles.
Right?
Yeah, but you do get to reroll damage, right?
I do.
All right, blow me up.
I'm gonna reroll that
fuck.
too.
Oh my
I'm
god.
at 1. Let's go. I'm at 1.
So I still have more shots because Calgar and the.
I hate you so much.
I love you.
Oh my god.
Every trick I've pulled in this game has
And-
just been countered by like an exceptional amount.
I
of
just also forgot that I wouldn't have even had to roll those wounds, but because they're lethal.
Um,
But re-rolling because so 1 lethal, AP -1. Okay,
I'm alive.
Holy
good.
crap.
And then the apothecary himself re-rolls because he's with the eradicators now. Okay, you live. You live.
I live on
on
1 wound. Let's go. All right. So you're saying there's a chance, and then these guys.
Do they bracket or no?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think they just get -1 to their hit.
Yeah, that's usually what it is these days. Alrighty. We got some.
I definitely liked last edition better where the bracketing felt more meaningful. Like there were more penalties the lower you got. I don't know.
I liked it too, but it was confusing because like the
Oh, in
breaking
the
points
front.
weren't always the same. And then
Yes, that is true.
Like it just became a lot of work.
For some reason, sad Mr. Stampa had just an extra bracket for some reason. Nobody else had.
Okay.
Mr. Stampa.
Oh, Mr. Stop. All right, we're going to try to do some damage before I go out. So, where's the okay? So we're going to start with the
Year of the Stampa.
purgation squad is going to put 46 flamers into that 3-man squad for a total of 11, 14. Okay. So we need 14. Here is 8 plus 6 more. All right, 14 wounds you on 4s.
Strength 6.
Okay, 6.
Nice.
All right, you have 6 wounds, AP1, no cover.
All right.
And then I have
6 4 ups. What the fuck?
Uh-oh. You got a blue dice tray error.
Okay, how many damage are there?
1 each.
So I failed 5. So 1 is dead, and then 1 is down to 1.
And then you have 1 more AP0 save.
Yeah. Save.
Okay. Then this whole Dread Knight, if you can see, does he hit line?
I think
Do the Terminators not have like cannons or anything?
My Terminators do.
Oh, the Paladins, I mean?
You said I have a line, right?
you do.
Okay, I'm going to put the Incinerator in the Calgar squad and the heavy side cannons into the
Inceptors.
Inceptors.
Sounds like a plan, sir. These are
Gonna
-1
hit you 3 times.
Yeah.
And gonna wound you twice. AP2, no cover, damage 3.
So 5s. So 1 kills the wounded guy.
Cool. And then here's the 2d6 flamies for 4.
4 flamies. D6, strength 6.
Yeah. So for 4s, nothing. Cool. And then we'll go to this over here. We're going to shoot the all the side cannons into the Inceptors, and then we'll hopefully charge some other stuff.
Okay.
So side cannons, that's 15 side cannons.
Hold on. So these guys don't care about modifiers?
Do not care.
As you were then, sir.
I know. 12. All right.
Oh, 2 of them would be out. 3 of them would be outside, so I would have cover.
Up to you.
Whatever.
You do whatever you want, man. Cover does. I don't ignore cover. So these wounds you on 3s. Okay. You have 12 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 12 wounds, AP1, damage 2 each.
12 wounds, AP1. And sorry, how many damage each?
2.
If you're okay with it, I'll roll for those 2 guys with cover, and then I'll roll the
Sure.
rest.
Yeah, man.
So these are on 3s. So 1 goes through 2 damage, and then kills one of the guys.
Uh-huh.
And him, and then 2 at a time on the next guy.
Just tanking.
Oh. And now he's dead, and then this one will be on.
So you have 3 left.
Yes. So you kill 3 guys.
Cool. That means there's 1 left in this one?
1 guy, yeah, because I
All right.
killed 2 out of that squad.
Mr.
And
Sergeant.
now 1, 2, 3, 4. This many Stormbolters.
These will be my. Oh no, you don't care.
These
Sorry.
are just
Or muscle memory. I caught myself.
4 more wounds. No AP.
1 wound.
Cool. And then the Grandmaster's done. Three hits. 1 more wound.
Saves it.
Cool. All right. Charges. We're going to charge the Dread Knight into Marnius' squad.
I'll take it.
All right, cool.
Oh, man.
So you will theoretically need.
Oh, got him.
Cool. See, I'm glad I didn't waste my CP because you would have got me anyway.
Come on, man. Ah,
Here, I can straighten him out.
what is going on?
Yeah, I can straighten him out. There we go.
The laws of physics have ceased to exist.
There we go.
All right. And then I'm yellowing now the Paladin squad into Marnius' squad as well.
Oh,
Wow. I see. Okay.
Nope. CP reroll. Let's go.
It's remembered that I vected it.
All right.
Sir.
2 CP. Let's go.
You don't have 2 CP.
I did before I clicked
Oh,
down.
did
for
you?
one.
Okay.
Don't you tell me how to live my life.
I'm just making sure you live it pure.
Nope. We
Sad.
stay where we are.
Alrighty.
Womp.
Well, you do get to attack me first.
Okay. Well.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You got an epic challenge. You could have epic challenged Calgar.
He's not a character. Dread Knight's not a character.
Your Dread Knight's not a character?
No, he's not a Grandmaster Dread Knight.
Oh, I just assumed they were all characters.
All right. It is
You can only really.
Dread Knight. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Do we know if there's a lore reason why they are in a baby carrier and not just like
I don't know because they're stupid.
okay.
Yeah, that I believe is the lore accurate.
Yes. When they made the Grey Knights.
3
It's
hits.
fucking dumb.
Here's
Oh,
this
actually,
new
I hit on 2
SDC
normally.
because we're stupid.
That's 4. I normally hit on 2s. So okay. And then I'm strength 10.
So you're
To
winning me
toughness
on
3?
3s.
Okay. You have the 3 at AP2. D6 damage each.
3 at AP2. So I have to take it on the Wounded Victrix first. So AP2 takes me to the same as my Anvil. I'm 4 up. So kills him because he's only down to 1 wound anyway. And then 2 more wounds. I'll take these on regular Eradicators. So 5 ups. So 1 goes through. Roll the damage.
Oh, yeah.
2, so he's down to 1.
Yeah, so I think we can call it there because it's very obvious to me that the changes to Grey Knights were not enough.
Ouch.
I'm also going to point out that I am probably the worst matchup for Grey Knights.
You're right. I mean, I can test it. I'm going to test it a little more, but like the simple fact is that like there's a lot of stuff where you're hitting into like 3-up armor and cover with AOC or right. There's just like not quite enough.
Because like I'm not gonna lie, you made me pucker my butt there when you got that first go turn. I was like, oh no, I should have left those damn scouts there. But then nothing really happened.
No, like the shooting wasn't really enough. There's not enough. There's not really rerolls. The charge with Kaldor with Kaldor is cool, but it's like not enough. The Dread Knights, I think, actually are really improved. Being toughness 8 sucks like a lot.
Yeah, Miltas are moving on 3s. That's not okay because there's a lot of Miltas.
Yeah,
around.
for sure. I think if you're gonna play Grey Knights, like if you're gonna play like a chunky Grey Knights build, you might as well just play Chaos Knights, right? Because they're kind of trying to do the same thing, right? They're trying to be like a bunch of chunky units that are pretty fast that can ignore some of the basic fundamentals of movement in order to get lines on shooting and get into with some nasty melee, right? Which is like what Chaos Knights does, like 10 times better.
Yeah, and I mean like the board itself was helping me and not have to worry too much about those Dread Knights. Like, let's talk about here with the Centurions. I knew there was really nothing you could do here because it's not like you're going to charge me through that wall. But if you're Chaos Knights, I do not have that luxury.
No, like the Chaos Knights matchup probably we need to play that eventually too. But the Chaos Knights matchup is like way better, and also they just do everything that these guys are trying to do better. I'm looking for my singles list. So for anyone watching or listening, I'm looking for my singles list for this season or this period of the season. I try to stick with one faction or two for most of a season so I can get like all the reps and build like faction specialization. I'm looking to try to get away from Knights, but I might just be stuck on Knights. I'm gonna try some other things, but I don't think it's time for the Grey Knights to come off the shelf yet. They got cool tricks. They do definitely have cool tricks, and they're probably a good teams list as like if like playing more of an MSU build where like your goal is to just like score points. I think.
Yeah, I think in teams they definitely have a place because there's just like this is. I would argue that this is their worst matchup. Second worst being Necron, Hypercrypt. Outside of that.
I actually feel like this matchup, the Grey Knights matchup and the Hypercrypt is actually okay.
I feel like it's okay, but I feel like every other matchup other than them, you're kind of laughing.
I think if you're going to do Terminators and stuff, there's probably better builds. The Grey Knights or the Dark Angels Terminator build is probably better. So, I mean, there were a couple things that may have changed this game significantly, like obviously learning curve on like charging the assassin, maybe waiting and not doing a go turn or that kind of thing. But the other thing is like because of the limited number of units, it actually struggles with tactical pretty hard.
Yeah.
And like
and once
your opponent isn't really a viable strategy in 10th edition 40K at any like reasonable level of competency.
Yeah. I'm glad I meet a reasonable level of competency.
Well, what I mean is like there's not a list right now. I think that just like, I bring this list and I just shoot until my opponent stops twitching.
Yeah, I would agree. 10th is not that game, especially with the different standardizations of terrain. Like WTC is almost oppressive amounts of terrain. GW is also fairly, there's a lot of places to not be shot. I'm not gonna lie though, I really enjoyed player plays terrain at LVO because my army likes open firing lanes. quite a lot. But I don't think that that's going to be the standard we see, outside of FLG games or tournaments. So I think you're right. I don't think there is just one push it in the center and win kind of army, which speaks to the balance of the game getting better and better.
Yeah, for sure. There's not like a guard army that like shoots you from the other side of the table and then you just die. Even GSC, like we'll get lines and shoot over time, but you kind of feel like you're still playing the game.
Yeah.
Eldar, I don't think really does that as much anymore. Like they kind of did it with Night Spinners, but I think Night Spinners got hit with like directly in the groin with an orbital strike.
They deserved worse, but
Ow! Jeez.
No glove.
well, no. I will. I'm not even just being a jerk. I think the Night Spinner ended up getting a side grade.
A side grade, you say?
Well, the points obviously isn't. That's not what I'm talking about. The ability change is what I'm talking about. So it used to be super oppressive because like you can't even advance. Well, now it's -2 to the charge as well. So in some cases, it's more oppressive.
They also went up like 1,000,000 points, though.
Yes, but like I haven't looked at guard indirect, but I know Marine indirect went into the sun as well.
I'll tell you though, like the difference, for instance, like against the Rampager build, if you say you're -2 to your move and -2 to your charge and -2 to your advance, it's still doing minimum of 1. So like it means that the thing is still moving 11 and charging, 13 at max, 23, which is like a 7-inch reduction off of threat range. But like that's way better than just being stuck at like 10 inches and too bad for you. Because you can still YOLO and hit you can still hit the 6, right?
Exactly. And I think that's an important thing to remember. Like a lot of these things that in our game too, like it would, if you tag these Centurions, that's a very different game we're playing all of a sudden. Sometimes you just need to roll better. And honestly, our dice trees are kind of fucky today.
All right. Well, that was cool, man. It was good because you and I don't get to play very much. I am gonna continue my search for like what the next thing. I'm really interested in playing Votann.
I love you on Votann. I think that's a really good. I think they're a solid army. I think you have to pilot them well, and I think you'd be a great pilot for it, candidly. So I'm very happy to help with the paint conversations that we were having about them. But I'd also love to get reps into your Votann and like help you on that side too, just being a good opponent to kind of battle.
Yeah, dude, I'm about it. I'm like bored with Knights, but like we'll see.
There is something to be said for faction specialization. I only play Ultramarines unless I'm being bullied by WTC teams to play them.
I'm playing so I'm on the wait list for mid-tables GT on the like 24th or whatever of
So am I. Yeah.
What I'm spaces 5 and 6.
I have no idea what spaces I am.
Because there were 4 when I signed up. So let's hope 6 people drop. Because then me, and
occupying 2 spaces.
What?
Why are you occupying 2 spaces?
Because him and Nick.
No, me and Lee actually this time. We're having we're having a daddy's weekend away.
I kind of love that.
And then I want to plug a game that like isn't actually the same, which we might talk about eventually because it's kind of in the same genre as. So we're starting a Legion Imperialis League at our store, which is basically 40K Epic or 30K Epic. I just painted up like almost an entire 30K Legion Imperialis army, including like 3 flyers, a Titan, a bunch of tanks, a Solar Auxilia, so a bunch of infantry. And I literally did it to tabletop almost in a single 4-hour sitting.
Wow. What faction?
Right. It's Solar Auxilia. It's basically guard.
Oh, the proto guard. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So right now, the only really playable factions are Traitor Marines, Loyalist Marines, Solar Auxilia, either on the Traitor or regular side, and then you can ally in Titanicus. I assume eventually they will have Adeptus Mechanicus and Custodians as like options, at least in armies. The ranges are pretty good already. Like you can already get like almost all of the the Forge World style 30k tanks in baby form, tiny little rhinos, jump pack Marines, Terminators, Contemptor Dreadnoughts. And like I painted up like a Warhound Titan, which is cool because a Warhound Titan is like about the size of a Penitent engine.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so the smallest one.
Yeah, it's still bigger than a Knight. Like a Knight is essentially the size of a Terminator, a Questoris Knight.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like a Terminator in 40k. So Questoris Knight is a Terminator, and you could think like a Moriax or like a Warglaive is essentially the same height as a like Primaris Marine.
That's awesome. You're one of these days you're going to tempt me to paint up a tiny Ultra Pro.
Well, I mean, we're at some time you can just hit the store and we can like play a fun game, like because we're gonna have a full. I'm painting it for a demo, so we have a fully painted 2 armies of World Eaters versus Solar Auxilia.
Once my passport is renewed, I will make
Uh
that.
oh.
Well, I'll come to you with your Land Raider before that. But all right, everybody, thank you so much for listening.
Thanks all for tuning in. This has been the best overall show streaming.
We should plug Joe about, hey, so we are in the process of actually like setting up and becoming like our own thing. Joe is doing most of the work right now because he's a hero.
Thanks.
We're going to slowly improve over time. So if there are things that you want to see, either what we're talking about on the Thursday podcast, which we're going to be on this Thursday, or on stream games, or doing hobby streams, which we want to do, just let us know because we want to make a thing that people like.
Yeah. And you can leave a comment in the comment section here or email the show at thebestoverallshow@gmail.com.
Sweet. All right. Well, you're all wonderful. Catch you later. Bye.
Love
you. Yeah.
Thank
Thank you, everyone.
Have
a good night.
All right.